Alright, so we're back. Another Cars and Coffee event. This time we're hosted by a brewery this Sunday. So I have my car here, right? I don't know if you guys could really see that. Lighting here is not the greatest, but I have my car here. It's semi-clean, like I said, kind of hard to see, but you know, park line at GT3 RS. Bunch of cool cars here. Yeah, typical Mustang being Mustang. Male. I don't have any crazy ass exhaust in my car, and if I did, it would annoy everyone. Because even for a turbo car, these things tend to be very annoying in straight line. Yeah, you hear all that excitement in the background. So let's walk around and see what we find. Waiting for one of my people to come in. He has an Evo. Oh, here comes the FCRX7 from last time. Sick cars here. This stands out to me though. This S2K and a K-swap Prelude. This is fire. It's not a common swap. Then again, this car is no longer really common either. So this is heat. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm seeing a lot of K-tuned parts in here too. A lot of K-tuned parts. This is heat. But yeah, this is dope. Somebody took a lot of time and a lot of effort putting this car together. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but it sounds like either an R8 or a Lambo is about to pull up. That V10 is unmistakable. Yeah, man, there's a lot of clean cars here. A lot of clean cars here. Oh, I spy a Corrado. Gotta go see that. See a spiker in traffic too. Something you don't see every day. We had a pre-production of one of these at my college back in yesteryear, and yeah, these things get rowdy. You gotta sit next to this old school. A whole bunch of sick cars, all different flavors, all different types. Not to put anybody on the spot here, but I'm here with the bro Hamlet. He has an Evo. He actually has two Evos. I raced one. That's a funny story for another time. And yeah, see a G80 M3 in the background, way back. Civic SI. This is nice. I like this. This is fire. It's nice and slammed. What do you think? It's on air? Yeah. 46. Got an old school Camaro, both of them. It's dope. I believe this is 90s and that's 80s on the left. Nismo 350Z. We got a Integra Type R in the background.
These are starting to get back.
Yo, I gotta see this. The EK hatch in the background, case swap. I saw a Prelude in the back over there too. That's also case swap. It's not something you see. But here's the thing: those Preludes with the H series, they don't really get case swaps like that. This is heat.
You understand how hot it is?
Yeah, this is fire. Another one, a lot of K-tuned parts. Titanium intake. That's sick. You got a tucked rad, probably from Chase Bays. I don't know what the paint code is. Paint code's insane. You got the inside here, radio delete. You got the aim data dash. Has a carbon bezel in the background. Even has carbon Kevlar for the fuel pump access plate. It has a crossbar, half cage. Oh yeah, this car is business. He has those, I forget the name of these taillights, but I know they're rare. Mugen spoiler. This is a clean one. This is a clean one, but this Type R Integra is insane. Love how clean this is. Little spoon mirrors. You have hybrid racing shifter in this one. Everything in here is just perfect. It's purpose oriented. It's not anything too flashy, nothing too crazy. It does what it's supposed to do. It does what it's supposed to do. It's purpose built, all the right parts on it. It's not flashy, it's not crazy. It does what it's supposed to do. I know for a fact this is a driver's car. That car over there though, that's a league of its own. This is like a piece of history, but that one means business for real. So let's keep walking and see what else we find. RSQ8, well no, SQ8. Yeah, RSQ8 would have been crazier than this. It's the SQ. Oh, Spiker. Yeah. I think they've been bought out by Volkswagen, which Volkswagen owns everything now.
Somehow.
I mean, they own Bentley,
I didn't even know this was factories.
Porsche. Well, it makes sense. Usually most locations that they do cars and coffee, there's some type of food involved. No, for real. Because even like the last place we were at, there was like a bakery shop.
Yeah, it was Dunkin' Donuts. Pizza.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on my camera.
I spy an R34. How did I miss that?
Alright, first of all,
The real test today was I see a wagon.
I saw a wagon before too.
Italian was it?
That's the hop.
Yeah, this is not something you see every day. Carbon fiber canards on the outside. I don't even know what kit this is. I'm not really familiar with these cars like that. But he has a torque mount, keep the engine still. Almost want to say like midnight purple on the valve cover. Comp turbo. Tile wastegate, probably 44 millimeter. I mean, this is not something you see every day. Nitto timing cover. Looks like he has a upgraded cam sensor. I forgot the name of those, because I know HKS has their own V cam. Plasma Man fuel rail. Has a carbon fiber GTR steering wheel. Pretty much all original interior. I'm not sure if these are actual Nismo seats, but I'm pretty sure somebody with this car would not go for no, you know, replicas. This is insane. And I think these are the M-Tune Nismo fenders. This car is literally worth over 100 grand right now on the market. Got a little Instagram handle right there. APR performance spoiler. And this is a V-Spec. This car is worth a ton of money right now. Sitting on T37s. Oh yeah. Yeah, she means business. I particularly wouldn't be surprised if they're saying this is making at least 800 and up. So, this is a very, very clean example of an R34, but this is rare. This is really rare. Especially right now with the way the car market's going. Especially right now. It was a seller's market, and stuff like this is going for hotcakes. Probably going for 3 times what it used to go for, and that is insane. Well, 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 look who it is. Same car from last time. There is a lot of sick Germans here, and I mean a lot of them. You have a RS5 hanging out in the back. I'm gonna get to that later, but there's a lot of sick cars here. So guys, this is Hamlet's car. I just came over here with him as he parked it, clearly on bags. Support the homie, that's his brand. And yeah, you guys a little quick walk around. So I've taken a ride in this thing. This thing is savage, and I mean savage. Don't let the bag suspension and the work wheels fool you. This thing is a savage, absolute monster on the street. So hopefully one of these days soon I'll be doing a feature on this car with Hamlet, and they'll run me through the whole thing part for part. So stay tuned for that video. Have this RS3 here, Nardo Gray, on bags, Gratiform wheels. I met the owner earlier, don't know where he's at now, but I have to say this is one of the, I don't know, I have a thing for these cars. I've said it before, I thought about buying one originally, and it's just absolute fire. I like what Audi did with these. I'm not sure if it's the same engine, but I think the TTRS uses the same motor. And it's pretty much a glorified 2-door version of this. So these things are heat. I love everything about it. I will say this is the best version of the 3, because in my personal opinion, I've driven an A3. Those seats are no contour, flat, no type of shape, no type of comfort. And I'm sure an S3 is probably that, I'm not really sure, but couldn't be that much better. I feel like the RS3, you have the right seats in the car. These seats look a lot like my seats in the S6. So you have like proper bolstering, and this could actually hold you when you start driving the car hard. This is a driver's car. Personally speaking, 5-cylinder turbo. Car just sounds mean. Sounds different. Yellow S2K here. There's another S2K off in the distance over there, but that one is actually my friend Hamlet's fabricated. I fabricated his dump tube that comes out of the hood on his car. So let's go see what we got going on over here. Fortunately, I missed that RS5 from before. That guy left before I got the chance to film it, but here we go.
I don't even think I can get in there, actually.
I cracked mine when I spun it out at Beaches. I came out on just wet pavement, not intentionally trying to pour it.
Setup here is just fire.
This is the real setup right here.
There was ice on
See
the
that?
side, and took out one of the little
Garrett turbo.
thing, and the grill came loose. It's still in there.
Yeah.
It's been staying without.
This car's been thoroughly ran through, but it's owned by a fabricator, so all those welds are just, they're done professionally by the gentleman over there in the shades. So yeah,
This thing's probably cracked.
done a lot of sick work on this car. Very clean example. It's one of those where it's just, in my opinion, subtle, but she gets the job done. That's all you can really ask for. Right here we got somebody from the movement. Yeah, he's one of those guys. He follows Ghost Boy. Yeah, he follows Ghost Boy Hockey. Keep running. So shout out to them. I got some merch from them as well. Clean Civic. Just heard the woman saying, so stupid, but she has no idea most of these cars have heavy clutches in them, so you have to rev them to the moon pretty much to kind of get them to move. But with experience comes knowledge. So this is that same RS3 I told you guys about earlier, and I just love the stance on it. I just love it.
Stop. I can't see him bringing the thing up.
This is sick. I don't know, I got a thing for these cars, so they're just like perfect size, and they're just nimble, they're agile, they're very good platforms, if I do say so myself. There's a lot of aftermarket support, and I was saying to the owner before, I wish there was as much aftermarket support for this as there, you know, as much as I want for my car, the S6. So I have aftermarket support, but not nearly as much as these guys, you know. They can get a whole bunch of cool stuff on the market nowadays from different sources, versus me, I'm limited to, in my opinion, like a few of places I can really go to. So
Every car has a straight.
So unfortunately, didn't really get to film too much today, but we're all over and done with. Everything's over for the most part. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next couple videos, and thanks for watching.